Hey guys, it's been a while. I know I said I was gonna post a video every single time you see LeBron on the court, and so far LeBron has been on the court 6 times since the recording of this video, and no videos have been pumped out by me. So me posting every time LeBron's on the court, that was a lie. But no, seriously, I gotta record a lot of videos tonight, cause bro, I've been busy this whole week, man. Just straight blue collar work, man. Straight working the ground. And I'm sick too. Like, I'm making excuses right now, but no, seriously, guys, it's not been an easy week for me. Just don't think I just been laying on my ass. Anyways, before I start, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe. It'll help me out, and you will get to see when the latest video drops, which is going to be a lot. I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna have to start stacking up these videos and start dropping them soon. Okay, so growing up, it was a bit hard for me to fit in. I could tell I was different, and that's not to have no main character syndrome or anything like that, but I could always tell I was different. I grew up in a small town in Illinois, and I struggled just like all the kids around me, but that struggle never really led to any trauma bonding or friendship. Yeah, I know some of you resonate with this feeling of loneliness, but luckily mine didn't really go on prolong for so long. During the 2nd grade, I met my first friend. My first real friend. Somebody who I didn't have to be fake around. Somebody who I could just be me. He was an African kid, darker than anything I've ever seen before, but nonetheless, the same as me. The friendship started like any other dumb elementary school friendship. I just went up to him and I'm like, dang bro, you're really black. Then he said something about me, and eventually we just end up getting each other's gamer tags. And to me, if I don't play with you on the game, bro, like, I don't really consider you like a real friend. Like, I don't know if I'm weird for that. Like, seriously, if I don't hop on the game with you, then I consider you more of like an associate nonetheless. And that's why I call him my first real friend, because none of the other kids who I socialized with would ever want to play the game. Like, they would be like, oh, I got an Xbox, but they'd never like pass over their gamer tag. You know, this is just middle school stuff, so like obviously I'm like, alright bro, these guys aren't serious. But this dude, he actually gave him his gamer tag, and we ended up staying all night playing games like Black Ops 2, GTA 5, and we just had the same humor. We didn't even have to say anything to make each other laugh. All we had to do was just look at each other. He was like the only person who knew me outside of school. Like, bro, for those who know, bro, those are the best type of friendships. When you don't even gotta say anything and you can just look at somebody and their frequency makes you laugh, bro, you're locked in. And my second friend I met during the 6th grade, I talked about him before. He grew up with a similar struggle as me, and he also played games. And this is around the time Prime Fortnite came out, so, you know, I kind of needed a duo, and we were already starting to make our own Fortnite clans, and bro was popping 20 bombs in like season 4, so he got it, bro. He was a true gamer, I'm not gonna lie. That made our bond kind of grow quicker than any other relationship that I had, because we were just on Fortnite just every day, so it was just constant just knowing each other and shit like that. But he was a short and stocky Mexican with noticeably crooked teeth, and he always wore like this generic Mexican haircut, bro. Like, I'm talking about if a Mexican just grew his hair out and just like never got a fade or anything. And not gonna lie, he was kind of like the lesser of the 2 friends that I had, you know, because like he was a bit of a bully, you know. And for those who have friends like that, you know, who are kind of bullies, it has its pros and cons, right? Like, when I was in my little bitch phase, I didn't know how to box. He was kind of there to like protect me because he was like bigger, you know, a little stocky Mexican. But at the same time, it comes with its cons, because whenever the hoes were around, he like put me in headlocks. Like, yeah, he was that lame ass nigga who would do that. So eventually that made me start distancing myself from him, because I'm like, nah, bro, like, this shit is actually lame. Like, I can defend myself. Like, I don't really need this nigga. Like, he's cool to play a game with, but all this front of hoes is just like weird, bro. And the separation between our group hit the most during COVID. That's when I lost like all contact with all my friends, and we were all on different paths of life. Like, during COVID, I was a sorry, fat, chud, just playing the game all the time and gooning, and it's probably like fucking you guys who are watching the video right now. Like, I vividly remember gooning multiple times a day. Like, I would wake up and goon, I would go to sleep before, I would goon before dinner. Like, I remember, bro, it was like 8 times a day, bro. And I also remember playing Rainbow Six Siege and For Honor for most of the hours of my day. Like, bro, I was just wasting my life away. While my Mexican homie was getting into legal trouble. Like, bro was stealing cars, going on high-speed chases with the cops, chilling with his other friend group, getting drunk, smoking weed, taking drugs. And my black friend was getting his money up. He was the first one out of all of us to get a job. He was working at Walmart. He ended up teaching himself how to drive, to where he eventually bought like a brand new white Toyota at the time that he saved up for. And I just remember high school starting, and I have no ride, no swag, no social skills, while my friend had multiple girls coming up to him asking him for rides because he's the only sophomore who has a car. My Mexican homie was still living the life as a delinquent, but instead of running from cops, he was running from the principal and administrators. I remember one of the first times I seen him again during my junior year, he was running from the principal and ended up having to run through my automotive class just to run out through the back door. I'm like, dude, what the hell? And I remember just feeling so ashamed, like, damn, bro. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there wasting my life away. Like, my social skills got so bad. This one time I remember we were sitting in my second hour ELA class with my Mexican homie. I remember he was sitting right next to me. And this white chick with the fattest fuck, bro. Her shit was fat. And she turned around and drew a heart on my paper and said something flirty, bro. And guess what my sorry ass did, bro? Nigga, I stuttered so much to where I eventually told her to turn around, bro. I was like, just turn around. Just turn around. Oh my god, bitch, I can't even remember this shit, bro. Like, nigga, hand over the controller, bro. Pass the stick. And my homie was dumbfounded, bro. He was looking at me crazy, like he thought I was gay, bro. He's just like, he was in disbelief. And that reminds me of the second time too, bro. Oh my gosh. All right, so look. 2 black queens walked up to me. One was in my grade and the other was a freshman. But that freshman was bad and she was going. And my dumbass couldn't hold the convo, bro. And it just got awkward of it, bro. Bro, I'm just thinking back about all the times I fumbled, bro. It's pissing me off. Like, God, if you just gave me a time stone, please, I need to fix some shit, bro. But as y'all couldn't tell already, bro, I was a geeky ass nigga, man. A straight nerdy ass nigga, bookworm ass nigga, man. But not for no reason, guys. So don't go too hard on me, man. I had some trauma to deal with. But anyways, this was a difference in character compared to the 6th grade B, who was overly extroverted, talking to hella people, who had 3 girlfriends at the same time. Guys, I'm not bapping, bro. I had 3 hoes at the same time. They all ended up figuring out, and shit got crazy. But, bro, that's in middle school. It don't count. But, yeah, that change in activity from the 6th grade me to me, that geeky-ass version of me then, caused me to get left out of a lot of activities. I ended up becoming the 3rd wheeler. And it kind of sucked because I was like the glue who held every friendship together. Like, I was the middleman, right? I was the main friend. But now with just that awful performance I've been giving, I've been kicked to the side. And you know, it was not completely against my will because I often opted out to join them many times. Like, a lot of times they were just drinking and skipping, and I already know what drinking did to my family. Like, I already did a vow that I wasn't going to drink like that because I know what happens when you get hooked on it. And skipping school would usually get me beat, so I opted out of that too. So that leads us to now. Currently, there's a disconnect between our group. The only time we really talk is when we play COD Zombies, like the OG COD Zombies on the Xbox. And that was about 4 months ago because my Mexican homie actually got locked up. He's in prison right now. You know, everybody's been no contact for about half a year now, and nobody's really reaching out to anybody. I mean, it's to the point where they probably don't even know that this YouTube channel exists. I'm like, dang, the friendship seemed like kind of unbreakable. And I know that not all friendships after school really last long, but I guess I thought that because there was only a few of us that, you know, I guess we would skip over that, you know, rule that would happen, that rule of life, that everybody would end up just going silent, but I don't know. I guess that was just a naive thinking from me. And my friend from prison just called me not too long ago, like a week ago, and we ended up talking about how we're gonna get some girls when he gets out. And if I've been getting girls recently, I'm like, bro, I'm getting just as much play as you right now, bro. And he laughed, but I don't know. The moral of this, why I bring this up, is because like I've been feeling like kind of like a shitty friend, dude. And I'm not saying this to gain anybody's sympathy, but like, bro, the dude's in there with strangers, and I haven't called him once or gave him money for any of his books or anything. I mean, at the same time, I already told him to stop doing that reckless shit or else he'll get in there. But at the same time, it seems like he kind of needed me, and I'm nowhere to be found. They say when you're at your lowest, that's when you truly find out who cares about you, and I'm fucking nowhere to be found. So he called me, and I picked up the phone, and bro, I could just hear the happiness, the joyfulness in his voice, bro. Like, he was genuinely happy that I picked up. It sounded like he called a whole bunch of other people, and they just didn't pick up. So I stayed on the phone with him and chatted for a little bit, and I just gotta ask you guys, like, am I doing enough, bro? Like, I just feel like that's the bare minimum. I mean, these guys been with me since I was at my fucking lowest, man. And then here they are, and I'm nowhere to be found. And though my lowest never meant giving me money or me crashing at their house or anything like that, I kind of just really kept it to myself. They were still there, you know, and they didn't know what was going on, but I was still happy because of them. Because it's like, I do love them. Even though they do stuff that I absolutely despise, I love them. So my love for them is kind of contradicting, you know, my actions of me doing the bare fucking minimum. You know, like, what good is a friendship is when you're down and out and your fucking friends don't want to lift a single finger to help you, you know what I mean? And I know I'm the one usually giving you guys advice, and, you know, but I'm still young and I'm experiencing the fallout of a childhood friend group, so this is the first time. And I'm not afraid of letting go. I'm not afraid of being alone. I actually like being alone. But I'm just trying to understand that, is it okay for them? You know, if I leave them, is it okay? Do they still need me? One thing I do know is that if I lose these friends, I'm not even going to bother trying to build another friendship. There's no point. That's not even who I am anyways. I don't need a friend like that to be around. At least I don't need a friendship like that. Like, I've been boxing for a long time, and there's this dude who chills with me in the gym, and bro, I still call him bro. Like, I don't know really anything about him, and I known him for the longest, and he's just bro to me. But for those of you who have like 30-year-long friendships or something like that, like, is this just a phrase, or are we really just breaking apart and, you know, we should just let life take its course? Like, we're starting to have different values. These people are still of the world while I'm trying not to be of the world. I'm trying to, you know, sort of be a better version of me spiritually, mentally, you know, financially. And these people still want to party around, which I'm not really saying there's nothing wrong with that. You know, they're young and everything, but like, you know, that's just not the route I really want to go. I don't know if eventually they will come to just chilling. Really, if they're chill, like, I don't mind, bro. But sometimes they just don't know how to just sit down somewhere. But I don't know if they'll eventually just chill once they get older or something, and it'll all be cool, or if this is just too much. But yeah, let me know your experience in the comment section below, and make sure you guys check out my TikTok account. Like, I'm trying to get 20k likes on TikTok. I don't know when I'm gonna reach that goal. It's just something I want to reach. You guys been killing it with the follower count, so make sure you guys keep on doing that. I got a second channel where I mainly just play games and troll people. It's pretty funny, pretty cool, but yeah, I mainly just talk to you guys because my friend group is non-existent, and that's why I read everything you guys say. I try to be as positive as I can.